Best day ever. Best day ever.
Megan, we need champagne immediately.
I know, there's an extension cord. Guys, I'm gonna fall.
Pull up, Megan. We're on a very important run for spilling the NFT.
The talent, no job, it's too small.
No job, no cars.
Welcome to Sunset Harbor, everybody.
Champagne run.
That'll do.
I really wanted Ruffino, but...
Let me just show you.
Oh my goodness.
In the back.
It's way in the back.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Oh my God, we gotta buy it.
Okay, here we go.
It's a must.
Okay.
I'm buying that too.
Which one?
That one.
Is this phone?
Bag secured. We're off. We got it.
We got it. We done forgot the liquor.
Oh my God, how long have they been waiting, Megan? We gotta go!
We come bearing gifts. This is all we
Yeah.
done. I'm gonna fall in. One at a time. Ready, Jess? Oh, God. Jess, come back.
Oh, I mean, Herwig didn't just get the easiest, simplest, cheapest thing available?
No.
John also mentioned he was taking the tequila home, so...
Teamwork. Makes the dream work. John's TBD. Sometimes he's for
It's not good for the narrative.
Get in the game. I'm ready to play. I'm up on the ceiling. Never felt like this. I'm tripping in gold.
No, I'm not hitting the streets till Thursday because it's Miami Music Week and I'm saving myself.
No, I don't hit the streets because I'm the good one of the team. So in honor of our 10th episode, we decided that we deserve a little bit of a treat. So
Double digits.
double digits, guys. We made it. Many people haven't made it this far. So we have a special bartender that made us a special signature cocktail. Let's bring it on.
My feet off the ground, I'm free falling down. I'm going in, I'm gonna make my call. Pick one and choose, no time to lose. I'll be the winner, gonna take it all. Jackpot and go for that.
Come on out.
Here it is.
It's Token Boy.
Token Boy John. So
Celebrate.
we have to introduce you. Do you mind? Do you want him to come sit down or go sit? Okay, come sit. Should we have him in the middle? Or do we want? All right, just slide over. Okay. So you're gonna explain the drink, and we're gonna
Sure.
explain you.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, guys. So this is Johan Pittman, otherwise known as Token Advisor or Token Boy. He works for Security Token Advisors. So that's where it comes from with Jess and Herwig and some of the other people on the team. So, anyways, he is an incredible bartender, and that translates to his show, Open Tab. You want to tell him a little bit about Open Tab and what it's about?
Well, Open Tab was inspired by my background in bartending and a lot of the cool people that I got a chance to meet, and they always had great stories. So I was like, you know what, let's bring them on the show, let them tell their stories, and I bribed them by giving them alcohol.
I love it. Well, we'll put all John's information below so you can follow him and check out his show, Open Tab. But first, here's to, I was going to say to John, but here's to us celebrating 10 episodes. Ha, cheers!
Cheers.
And to John.
Ah,
It's good.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
thank you.
You want to sip?
Why not?
Because the bartender can't drink. I'm at work.
Facts. All right, get off the yacht. We have a show to shoot.
Look at his
Peace.
hat and shirt though. That's kind of nice. I wonder where that's from.
Gotta earn it.
Hey guys, welcome back to a very important episode.
Double digits?
We hit the double digits. We are in 10. Meaning on the next episode, we don't have enough fingers to count. So this is like super exciting. We made it.
Oh, come on. We knew we'd make it.
Well, in honor of that.
So anyways, we have a very special episode. We have a special guest. He is our, I guess now, official bartender of Spill in the NFT, Johan Pittman. But shall we get into it? Yeah. As you know,
Jessica Burns.
Yes.
We did know that. We got it.
And Megan Nyvold. So let's get into
smart contracts. Smart contracts is like behind everything on this crypto world. We talked a little bit about it in the blockchain. We talked a little bit about it on the first episode. But now we want to do a deep dive into smart contracts, because what exactly is a smart contract?
So I feel like smart contracts are a little bit more like the silent killer, but not in a bad way. Like, they are really fueling this next generation of... Sorry, I got a request from our producer. I need to look this way. We're authentic over here. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, the beginning was, yeah.
The drinks. Did I get into it?
I was trying to be like, we're going to talk about smart contracts, but it's all right. We'll edit it out.
Sorry. Bring it in. Wait, just leave it in. Screw it.
All right. Well, thanks, John. And cheers to smart contracts. That's what this episode's about. We know our name. We know the title of the episode. So let's get into it. Okay. So what exactly is a smart contract?
Okay. Smart contracts are very critical. They are applications that, okay. I don't know. I don't want to get too into, like, okay, I'll just read the definition. From a technical standpoint, smart contracts literally just mean they're programs or bits of code that carry out transactions and commands that are sent to them.
So remember, like, our NFT episode, we talked about NFTs that have certain, once you buy the NFT, you get certain, like, discounts and stuff like that. That would be written into the smart contract behind the scenes of that, and that is what you would put onto the blockchain. So that's kind of how they all connect together. Now, the interesting thing about smart contracts, you would think that they just started, but smart contracts were first brought up in 1994. And that was before there was no crypto, there wasn't this deep tech. So that was super interesting. And it was a guy, what was his name? Do you remember? Nick
Sosbo.
Yes. And he wanted to have a decentralized contracts on a distributed ledger. And he didn't know the technology behind it. This was just the idea.
So he was a cryptographer.
Ah, awesome.
So he had this vision that when certain conditions are met, a task is executed, which is essentially a smart contract. So, and his, ideally it would remove the need for a third party, where Jess and I have talked before. Third parties can cause issues. They are, it's another expense. It's another way you can have, mistakes or human error. So smart contracts really remove that. And they allow for,
things to flow effortlessly without any...
Yeah, so X, it's almost like a math equation. Like, if X and Y, equals this, it executes it. So, starter.
So an example of smart contract would be Kickstarter. So there's investors investing into a project, and then there's people that have invented the project. And once it meets a certain goal, payments are distributed, and that's when the contract is fulfilled. And so think of a smart contract removing the Kickstarter, the basis. It's people uploading the smart contract to the blockchain is what regulates it and keeps it updated and all of that. I guess another example would be a vending machine. You want to talk about a vending machine example?
Yeah, so the vending machine is just, think of it as you put in $1 and you press, your command, whatever you want. So essentially the smart contract would be putting the $1 in and pressing the command, and then it spits out automatically whatever you selected. So that's all a smart contract is you put in, 2 fields and it executes automatically. So a good way to think of this, like today, is payments. So if this person sends money, if you're trying to pay somebody, and you have a date, this person needs to send money to this person on this date. It's just like if you have a smart contract, it will just execute the payment automatically.
Right.
That's, I would say, the most probably relatable.
Yeah, so remember when we tokenized the Meta Yacht? Let's say we put in the smart contract that every month everyone gets a $100 stipend to spend on yacht-related materials. The smart contract would have that in there, and the blockchain would automatically distribute that without any third party, without any error, and everybody just knows that on this day and this time, they're going to get what they ask for. So that's pretty cool.
So blockchain comes in. So for example, yesterday I was minting a new NFT to make my Twitter profile picture. So
how much does that cost you now?
Actually, yesterday it was only like $26, which I think before I paid like $130.
Yeah. Twitter is cleaning
or something.
up, bro.
Well, it's all based on Ethereum. So
right, yeah.
Since you have to mint your NFT on Ethereum, like the gas, which is essentially like the gas fees can change based on the demand that the blockchain, what needs to be executed on the blockchain. So obviously yesterday I got lucky, but for example, the smart contract, I mint my NFT and then I need to send it from one wallet to my other wallet to get it onto my MetaMask. So the smart contract that we used was I just put in my wallet address and then it immediately executes after I send the payment through. So that's one example of I sent something from essentially me to me, but it was a smart contract that was being used.
Yeah, so every project has a smart contract, and it's like I said, everything in this under this umbrella is on the blockchain, and being on the blockchain, you have a smart contract behind it. So there's, companies that will create the smart contracts for you. Actually, we had an interesting question on our Twitter the other day, and it was like, can you have a smart contract that's not connected to a third party, so like OpenSea? So it's like
that executes on its own blockchain.
Yeah, and so you would have to make your own blockchain, and you would have to create your own code for the smart contract. Yeah. And there's absolutely a possibility of it, but it's more difficult that way.
Right. And so I just want to also add in, so before a smart contract can actually be executed on a blockchain, an additional step is required, and this is what I was talking about with Ethereum, what we call gas fees. The payment of the transaction fee must be added and executed. So you have to, it costs money to utilize, it's the gas fee.
Yeah.
So, and that's just the execution of the smart contract. So it is far less expensive than a third party, but there still is a cost associated with it. And probably one of the most well-known, or the most well-known, is Ethereum, which is the most expensive, but it's also the most widely used at the moment. But other platforms, the different layers of, blockchain, you can have Polygon, which costs a whole lot less.
That's where we minted our MetaYacht NFTs. So all of the winners that received the MetaYacht, it's on the Polygon blockchain.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, and you can use all these different ones, but if you do want to switch between blockchain, you have to obviously pay. So if we wanted to send from Polygon to Ethereum, that's going to be where our cost is assumed. But yeah.
Yeah, and Ethereum, the gas fees with Ethereum are very controversial.
Right.
But I mean, it's a use of, or a pay to use. Like that's how much it costs to use it. So.
And so just to answer, I don't know if anybody's going to have this question, but the key difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum allows for programs to be written on it and utilized in this decentralized blockchain structure. And that's why companies are building on Ethereum because, blockchain is just a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, one's a currency and one is a platform where you can do multiple different activities and actions on there. And this is actually the question that I use when people try to talk to me about crypto, like what? The boys that are like, oh, what do you know? Let's talk about crypto. Let me tell you about crypto. And I'm like, tell me the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah.
Very, very, very few people actually know the difference, and it's important. So that's what I use to kind of weed the week when people want to give me crypto advice, which I don't really take it unless your name is Herwig anyway, so.
So that's a great point. And this is also to kind of finish it off, moving from Bitcoin and its original technology to the use of smart contracts basically is the transition from a phone that can call and text to a phone that is like a modern iPhone. So it's like the original technology associated with Bitcoin is definitely innovative and, revolutionary, but it's not quite as advanced as, say, Ethereum, where we're utilizing smart contracts and building out, these, we want to execute this on it. We want to transact. We want to build on Ethereum.
And because Bitcoin, there's a certain amount of it, it's super limited what you can do on there too. That's a big, right. Ethereum has more use cases and less restrictions because, again, it's a platform, not so much a currency. So
right.
pretty interesting.
So, smart contracts.
Yes.
Stay woke.
So,
woke.
yes, smart contracts are super important. If you have any questions about smart contracts or you want us to get into some details about it, send us a message. But yeah, that's another piece of the blockchain puzzle that we've connected here.
I want a smart contract to execute. When it's 5 o'clock on a Friday, a drink immediately shows up at my door.
I want a smart contract to execute. No tourist allowed to drive during 5 p.m. in Miami. Can we make that happen? All the cars shut down unless you're a Miami resident.
Spring break is crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right.
But,
well, cheers to smart contracts.
2 smart contracts. The future. Jess and I just want to say, also, we know this is airing around, like Bitcoin week in Miami. We're wrapping up NFT week. I want to drop in Jonah's tweet, though, which is kind of funny. And this will segue nicely into our next episode. We're talking about community. But community is so strong in this.
Yeah, that's what makes or breaks.
But it's so strong. There's like too many events. Jonah's tweet right here.
What is
Drop it in. He tweeted it this morning. He goes, "Isn't every week NFT week in Miami?"
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Because I feel like we just had NFT week like a month ago, and next month there's also, or like I guess now there's NFT week.
Yeah. So April used to be when everybody in Miami got all the business conferences together. That's when we had the biggest business conferences in the world, and it was really focused on that. Now, since COVID, Miami has shifted to the tech capital of the United States. So April is now Bitcoin and NFT week, and there's going to be a lot of things going on. So if you're here this week, first of all, every neighborhood has something going on, but we kind of just want to break it down for you in general. Like there's NFT, there's a Bitcoin conference. That's going to be the big one. If you see any of the team there, look for the palm trees, but come up and say hi to us.
Look for the palm trees. Should we have Nick show his palm tree shirt?
Well,
come run.
What John was wearing in the
Get
beginning
over
of the
here.
episode.
John's also in it too, but this is Nick. Nick reveal. Look at it. Hashtag Miami
Check
Tech.
it out. We've got the Miami Tech, hashtag Miami Tech.
That's our official
This
t-shirt.
is palm tree. And add it to your social media handle if you got one.
Yeah, if you guys see on Twitter, we all have the palm tree in our name on Twitter. So feel free to reach out. I feel like that's the best part of the community. It's like you can just DM whoever on Twitter or Discord or Instagram, whatever it may be, including us.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's 3 major conferences happening. NFT conference, and that goes on for a whole week. There's a Bitcoin conference, and then there's CryptoCon. So our other, one of our other CEOs, Kyle, will be at CryptoCon. We're going to drop his beautiful headshot right here.
Oh,
he's going to be
Kyle
speaking. Which is awesome. And if you have ever had an opportunity to see Kyle speak, please, he is amazing on the stage. And yeah, like, I would say if you want to get really techie, Brickell. If you want to have some more fun and do some arty stuff, Wynwood.
Yeah, or South Beach,
South Beach has all the conferences, so that it'll be more networking and happy hours and stuff, but
yeah. So
interesting.
And we're soon launching a platform on securitytokenmarket.com or stomarket.com. We will soon be launching a calendar that is all of the events happening in Miami, and you can check them out there.
Yep, we will drop you a link when we have it.
Is that it?
All right, yeah. I think that wraps up smart contracts.
Let's see.
Get crazy. My feet off the